Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Hidayah binti Muhammad Rozi. I am from RK05 Microelectronic Engineering. Okay, I would like to present our proposal, which is biometric student attendance in UniMAP. So, what is biometric? Biometric is something from part of our body that we can use to identify ourselves, such as using eyes, face, fingerprint. But in our project, we only use face recognition and fingerprint. Okay, let me explain more detail about our introduction of our project. Okay, our project we using fingerprint and face recognition as record of attendance. And then why we want to create this kind of project? Okay, based on our survey, we find out UniMAP still using traditional method of attendance system, such as using QR code and sign on a piece of paper. Because of this traditional method, we have several problems, such as lecturer forgot to bring attendance sheet. A student can sign for their friend who did not attend class, and then the student had to scan QR code because of limitation of internet connection. Okay, because of this kind of problem, we try to find a best solution to help student and lecturer to record their attendance. Okay, so that we find out to using biometric student attendance. Okay, now we are in IR 4.0, so we need electronic based system because it better than using paper based system. Okay, in electronic based system, we can collect, process, store attendance in long-term analysis. Okay, in our project also, we using several modules such as email module, lecturer module, student module, fingerprint module, and then we also use email module. Okay, so my friend will explain more detail about our project.
Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Wan Fakia Fatini binti Wan Abdurawi. I would like to present the methodology part based on our group proposal. So, first is the method. Our proposal is to present the innovative idea based on primary data source. So, to collect the primary data source, we using a survey method. What is survey method? The survey is a method for fact-finding, belief, attitude, and also opinion from a group of people. So, the tool that we use for the survey is questionnaire that conduct via the internet. Okay, next for methodology is sampling. So, this proposal is use a purposive sample. The main objective of purposive sample is to produce a sample that can be logically supposed to represent of the population. So, for our proposal, we conduct it on University Malaysia Perlis, where it's only going among students. This survey involved 50 students, where we also collect the background of the student in demographic section. From this figure, what we can see, 58% of respondents are female, whereas 52% of respondents are male.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's start for my part. I like to start introducing myself first. My name is Muhammad Ishamuddin bin Hashim. I'm a student from PPK Microelectronic Engineering. I will speak about the question A to create the biometric student attendance system in UniMAP. I have divided my presentation into two parts. For the first part, I will explain what question A is about, the function of question A, and the next I will explain about the element that we create in the question A. Okay, what is question A? The question A is a study method that consists of collecting of questions in order to collect information from the respondents. Question A also have structure response that make user easy to collect data. In our survey, the question A was created in a Google form that we circulate the survey link into the WhatsApp, Telegram, and others media. Next is, throughout this survey, the question A was divided into 4 parts, which is Section A, Section B, Section C, and Section D. The Section A is about the general opinion. Section B is about the problem. Section C is about the solution. And the last Section D is about the personal information. A question A typically consists of open-ended and closed-ended question. The open-ended question is require more than one word answer, while the closed-ended question respondents need to choose from a list of pre-selected options. In our survey, the type of question that we use is closed-ended question, and the type of closed-ended question that we have is 2-point question, multiple choice question, and scale question. Okay, for example, under the 2-point question that we have in our question A is yes or no, true or false, male or female. After that, for the multiple choice question that we use in our survey are basic survey questions that provide various response choice for respondent. Multiple choice question also may mainly have single or multiple answer choice. And the last is scale question. Scale question also used in this survey where it is a query that asks you to evaluate your opinion about a product, service, and so on. Okay, that's all from me about the question A for the methodology in our proposal. I will pass to my friend to continue the presentation. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum. I am Ibu Fariza binti Muhammad Yusri and I am presenting the problem statement for our proposal report, the Biometric Attendance System. Based on our surveys, most of lecturers in UniMAP uses attendance sheet and QR code to record the students' attendance. The result of the survey has generally summarized that more than 50% of the respondents has agreed about the problem of our current attendance system. Problem 1. Students' unethical problem. The attendance sheet and the QR code method may lead to students' unethical problem, which classmates help those who did not come to the class to sign the attendance. This is known as buddy signing. Some of them forward the QR code to help their friend to record their attendance even though they are absent. The lecturers have no time to check the attendance list one by one as they are busy lecturing. However, some irresponsible students have taken advantage to cheat the attendance. This would have given problems to the lecturers. If something happens to the students outside the class during the class time, the lecturers may need to take responsibility for the students' action. Problem 2. No backup records if the lecturer accidentally lost the attendance sheet. There is a high possibility for a lecturer to lose their record by using the attendance sheet. This is because the attendance sheet is a hard copy record that can be misplaced, lost, or damaged. Once the file is gone, the lecturers need to collect back the data by giving back the new attendance sheet to the students. Problem 3. Students always miss the time to record their attendance. Busy focusing on the lecture session, students are highly to miss the time to record their attendance. Sometimes, the attendance sheet is not passed to the seat area. Other than that, not every student has good smartphones to scan the QR codes given by the lecturers. Some of them might have problems with scanning the QR code due to the low quality of the camera. Based on the survey results, 13 and 18 respondents respectively agree and strongly agree with this problem. It means more than 50% of the respondents are facing this problem. Problem 4. The QR code is hard to scan. Usually, lecturers will display the QR code for the attendance record in the middle of the lecture or at the end of the class. Based on the survey results, students find it hard as they are not given enough time to scan the QR code. If the QR code is given during the lecture, some of them miss to scan it as the lecturers move to the next slide. Other than that, some lecture halls are not suitable to use QR code as there is no good lighting to scan the QR codes. QR codes needs all its patterns to be captured by the scanner to access whatever link inside it. If there is no enough lighting, it is hard to scan it. Sometimes, lecturers give a tiny display of QR codes to the students, and that makes recording attendance even harder. Problem 5. Students have limited internet access. Internet access is crucial to access the links scanned in the QR codes. If students have no internet access, they cannot record their attendance and the lecturer probably might assume them to be absent. If they are lucky, they can borrow their friend's mobile phone, but some Google Form responses are restricted for one email per phone only. It will add trouble to the students. Based on our survey, more than 50% respondents, which are 16 and 15 respondents, agree and strongly agree with the problem statement, respectively.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Ain binti Separuan. I'm from RK05. Now, I will explain about solution and also benefit. As we can see that the current attendance system is no longer efficient. So, our team come out with this project which we call it Biometric Attendance System. This will help a lot for students and especially lecturers for recording the attendance system. So for the first solution, by providing this system which allows the real-time services that makes the only students that attend to the class, also this system will give a notification to the lecturers for monitoring their students' attendance. So for the second solution, which is providing the digital attendance system, which is more secure than the hard copy, and also the system will keep the data and automatically updated to lecturer. For our third solution, which is providing efficiency attendance system, which provide the quality timing of the recording the attendance and also providing the application that can notify the student of the time for recording the attendance. For this solution, we found out that this system is more complement, which is just use the face recognition and also fingerprint, which is more easier to use. So lastly, the solution for this problem is university should provide a strong Wi-Fi or the internet access around lecture halls and provide the digital attendance system which will not have to access internet. On all solutions that we suggested before, we can see that biometric attendance system are the most suitable product in this solution. System helps a lot to improve the current attendance system, which is more systematic, more accuracy, and also more efficiency in collecting attendance data. Like I said before about the efficiency in this system will recorded on time, which is the quality of the recording attendance will be more efficient. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Aidil Izzuddin bin Muhammad Yaakob, RK05 Microelectronic Engineering. The topic that I will explain to you is management and cost. For the management, the role of main committee with a job scope. For the first one is project manager. Project manager is a person in charge of the project, handling all probability will occur, giving direction to community, ensure the project are moving on the time and budget delivery. Second is financial. Financial is to manage the project fund, estimate cash flow requirement, and checking upon financial performance. The third one is software department. Software department is to transfer coding to hardware component, develop the software coding for the project and testing the coding. Next is hardware department. Hardware department is to design the hardware for the project, buying the component for the hardware and testing the product prepared. Other than that is risk and issue management. For this management is to making risk plan for upfront activity, make risk identification to ensure the issue and problem in the project, make reporting, escalating, tracking and assigning ownership to resolve the problem. And lastly is marketing department. Marketing department is dividing about the project, help rising income by promotion the product. Next, for the cost. This is the cost of making the project. The cost is highlighted in the table shows in the slide. So this is the list of the component to make a biometric attendance. For the total cost of the biometric attendance is 480 ringgit. It's for 1 unit of the biometric attendance. Thank you.
Okay, in conclusion, we can conclude that biometric student attendance in UniMAP can be used to replace the traditional method of attendance system. This is because based on our observation, based on our survey, we find out that our project can reduce the problem, can limit the problem because of traditional method system. Okay, our project also we can design it to be more easier to us as student and then to lecturer to use, and then more accurate and also more efficient. And then the last one is based on our survey on questionnaire, we most of the participant is from UniMAP student. We find out that student agree if we create this kind of project. This is because they can be more disciplined to attend to the class. That's all from us and thank you.